inside of my personal space and attempt to try and kill me. That's actually such a fucking terrible, terrible gameplay loop. Pop aggro, you never should have engaged in it. You should have made a sacrosanct where like every developer thought it was the industry norm to create a bubble around you where if you killed something, you don't get repopped. Not while you're standing still and not moving anyways. No. And if it's in a dungeon near a boss or something, yeah, you'll get repopped, and that should have been recognized by the people. But at the bottom of some fucking ship in the water, you shouldn't get repopped in 45 fucking seconds. That's not gameplay. That's just fucking the person. There's no chance. There's no chance. Not a 3 of them repop right on fucking top of you because of hyperspawn, and I'd never heard about hyperspawn until this month either. So like now it's like, you know, Jesus Christ, man, like your quality of life, it's like Buzzard's guts. It needs to be fucking fixed. You've been fucking us for too long now. I'm ready to renege and like go to some game like PAX Day and never pay any of you again. Because it's like, Jesus Christ, you give me quality of life, I'm done with you. Rust almost had the quality of life to keep me there forever, except for the fact that none of your work persists and, like, you know, the engine is garbage. Other than that, I would have stayed on Rust and not played any of these other games and been like, these games are bad. And the only reason why is, like, Rust had the quality of life, almost all of it, except for that stuff that mattered the most. And Russ has pop aggro too. They all have pop aggro. All of them have pop aggro, and they all live and breathe on it, and they shouldn't have. Pop aggro is the weakest, most piece of shit gameplay mechanic ever conceived by a fucking video game developer, and never should have plagued the games. And I think it's you guys ripping us off. It should be illegal. I think that kind of gameplay design should technically be against the law because it just steals quarters. You know, it steals time. It's
visual feedback on the entities that you're gathering. Trees chip away in real time, and rocks crack.
Cool. Hell's yeah, that's good. They got that done. Right on, right on. I always wonder why they can't make like cool like farming mechanics like New World did. Like, why can't they do it a little bit better? You know.
I've played a lot of survival games, and I'm struggling to even compare it to another. It's just...
That's really nice. I like that a lot.
I can.
Very immersive, and...
I can compare it to, like, 5. What are you talking about?
And can I get maybe this is, like, kind of an unpopular opinion, but I actually wish the rocks fell on the ground and you had to pick the rocks up. Maybe that's an unpopular opinion, but I like the idea of like being able to see it fall apart and picking up the rocks.
They'll get there. That's 20 years in the future.
But I think
that's not happening.
Add to immersion.
The ring itself, though, is governed by a stamina bar, and so far I figured out that you can increase the efficiency of this stamina bar by filling up buff slots, eating various types of food in a very Valheim style. Exactly. I suspect there may be...
Yeah, again, Valheim making you have to do that, I just found it annoying. To be honest, like, yeah, I found it annoying. I didn't like having to do it. It's the worst part about an otherwise flawless game. Yeah, like having to sit there and wait for stamina to do stuff, etc. It's just obnoxious.
Yep.
Much more powerful foods due to there being a cooking skill, and obviously potions that probably allow me to increase my gathering efficiency. But that is still left for me to discover. Unfortunately though, because of this binary stamina system, the stamina gating does kind of feel a little bit sluggish. The purpose of it is, I suppose, to give players a sense of progression as they use better equipment, better food, and level up their skill. Speaking of skills, there is a wide range of gathering in the game right now. From what I've discovered, there is...
Yeah, like you're just sitting there waiting to get more stamina.
Of course, mining...
I actually don't mind that.
But there is also herbalism and primitive forms of skinning that I'm not quite sure is fully implemented yet due to the lack of animation. However, where the game really shines is the diversity and sheer amount of these different materials. There is a plethora of different wood types, stone types, herbs, plants, bone, meat, and that all adds insane amounts of choices to your processing. It seems that...
I really hope that you can break big rocks. You can turn big
like
rocks
New World.
into little rocks.
Yep, why not?
And if you can't, you should be able to.
Yep, just like New World.
Because it's cool. It's just that simple. It's because it's really cool. Like, why can't you just like dig a hole into the mountain or something like that? It's just badass.
meat, and that all adds insane amounts of choices to your processing. It seems the game kind of wants you to
Terraforming,
learn
yeah,
what are
awesome.
recognizable materials in the world, as they do have pretty distinct looks to them. Ore, herbs, and berries, for example, are very recognizable from a long distance away, and I think that plays well into what the game is trying to go for.
If you look at the visual for like how the grass moves.
From a long distance
Like this
away.
is obviously just an Unreal, what's that, 5.2 update? Like that, I remember they added this. So it's not like this is incredible in terms of like, wow, I can't believe that anybody's able to do this tech. It just looks really nice.
And I think that plays well into what the game is trying to go for. As I look through the building menu and see the various crafting stations, building tiles, and equipment that you can craft, the game seems to be leaning heavily into mass hoarding a bunch of these processing material tiers, which require a huge amount of raw materials in turn. Which leads us nicely on to the main feature of this test phase, the building. Unfortunately, I spent 4 hours trying
to find clay. Probably near a riverbed, right?
Trying to find clay. Therefore, there is no footage of me actually building. Instead, I've used their footage. But that doesn't stop me from overviewing the actual building mechanics. PAX Day offer a fairly polished, feature-rich, tile-based building system. Think along the lines of Rust or Ark. However, what PAX Day does really well is the placement of a lot of these interior pieces have the ability to be placed anywhere within their tile grid. This allows
like visually, this looks incredible. I think that a lot of people probably have wanted this out of an MMO for a long time, is to have a game like this that you can have an MMO that you can build real structures out in the open world. I want to play this,
allows you to create some really interesting and detailed buildings that are limited by pretty much only your imagination. They do plan to add more building sets in the future, but from my first impressions, I've only seen what's in the building menus, and that's stone and wood
is really,
sets.
really nice.
As for some feedback,
this is also, the studio that's making this is a Nordic studio, so you can expect to see a lot of visuals that kind of resemble, I would assume, something like Norway or Europe, which is great. Like, that's what I want to see.
Thing I will really say about this game so far is that it most certainly doesn't seem like it's designed for solo players. The amount of materials required, especially for
that's cool. Yeah, that's really cool.
Building and crafting gear is quite significant, and although that doesn't deter me, because I love a good, meaningful grind, for solo players, you may struggle to find some joy in this. PAX Day is first and foremost a game that is supposed to be played in a clan or with a community, as their land claim and gathering systems highly favor and are actually designed to accommodate groups.
I think that I think you should be able to play solo. But the idea that if you want to build like big stuff, you need a group of people because of the amount of resources it takes. Like, I like the aesthetic of, for example, like you think about all of like the old like a cowboy house or something like that. It's like fucking tiny, bro. It's like basically enough to put a bed down and lay down in, and that's it. And I like the aesthetic of like a small player having like a small, like very function-oriented house, and then having a group of people that are able to build something that's cool and expansive. Because it creates like a dynamic there. I love it. And also, I mean, if an individual is able to build something really cool, like that is a personal accomplishment. So that's why I like this. I think this is a good starting point for the game to have.
To the group, the more efficient that you will be. As I said though, if you are someone who enjoys an immersive, meaningful grind to build a permanent residence in a world, this game definitely fulfills that fantasy. To conclude, I just want to mention that there is still so much more for me to discover in this game due to its meaningful, slow pacing. And I have yet to even get to the point where I'm discovering the depths of what these materials are and where to even find them. I haven't even crafted my first set of gear to attempt a PvE cave, ruin, or dungeon yet. Therefore, I'll be streaming PAX Day pretty much every day over at twitch.tv/Narcoverse. So if you want to drop in and see the game for yourself, ask any questions, or just hang out, then come drop by and see if this upcoming MMO could be for you. Because you're high on Kobe.
think this looks really nice. Yeah,
Me too.
This looks amazing. Has potential. Absolutely. Yeah, I really like the way this looks. I think the idea and the premise for it is great. The visuals look nice. Yeah, I want to try it out. Yeah, I'm gonna try it out and see what they have to say. Unreal Engine looks very nice. Yeah, Unreal obviously makes a lot of this stuff possible, but it's about the systems really and how they fit together and what they look like. I'll read some comments real quick. I'll link you guys to video. This is a great video. I'm so glad he made this because I haven't had a chance to play it myself. I just got word. Can we get a massive W in the chat for Tips? Tips has got the hookup for me. We are going to be playing this game tomorrow.
Oh, yeah? Oh, good. He's going to play it. Cool.
And I will see if I can get a number of additional keys for my viewers. Yep, I knew that I had talked to them. And so, yes, I will be able to play this game tomorrow. We're going to try it out. I am super fucking excited about it. Maybe I'll play with Narc, you know? I'll link you guys the video again. Give me a key, please, Lord and Savior. I will see what they can do, all right? I'll see what they can do. Can't wait to join you. Yeah, I would love to get a bunch of people in because, like, the truth is that I am probably, like, one of the only people that can actually test a group environment. Like, for them, so it would be silly for them not to give me a bunch of keys, right? Because, like, I've got a lot of viewers. My viewers are going to do crazy, weird stuff. And it's like, how else can you test that many people? So, yeah. Break the game, exactly. So I definitely hope that they, I hope they're able to do that. But regardless, I will be playing this game tomorrow. This will be happening. I am extremely fucking excited. This is awesome. To be honest, I was excited, but I wasn't, like, now I'm anticipating it, right? Now, like, I'm like, oh, fuck, this is going to be so good, right? And so, yeah, Alpha Spurg test. Hey, it is what it is, right? Holy shit, this is going to be so good. Yeah, I'm going to play it tomorrow, and I'll see how many of you guys I can get in, but hopefully I can get in as many people as possible. Remember when you wouldn't entertain the idea of playing any game besides WoW? Yeah, well, I mean, hey, I'll be playing WoW today too, I mean, right? But still, holy fuck, this is good. Hashtag advertisement? No, I'm not sponsored for it or anything. I'll be doing it for free. Actually, speaking of that, I saw that Terraceland got sponsored, right? Terraceland.
Man, I need a mobile depot. This shit.
Sponsored by Terraceland. Yeah. Now, the odds are I probably said I didn't want to. I just don't remember saying it. But I can't believe it. I was going to play the fucking game for free. I saw S-Fan was playing it. He had a sponsor for it. And I'm like, how do I download the game? I signed up on the website. I didn't get invited. What the fuck? Everybody got accepted except me. So yes, tomorrow we are playing PAX Day. And I want to at least put, like, at least, like, 10 hours into this game before this alpha is over. I think it's a 2-week alpha, something like that. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I was going to, like, tell our fantasy, but maybe he'll like Terraceland. I'm not sure yet. Terraceland, I'm going to be honest, guys, it didn't really look that great. But, you know, I'll try it out and see what happens.
Oh my god, I want their Discord. Where's your Discord at? I want to go bag them. I want to go bag them for a key. Yeah, there will be an open beta. Fuck it. Bye. I don't like that. I don't like the admin. I don't like that treatment. Whatever. It's okay. They snafu. It's okay. They're busy. It's not their fault that I'm desperate. Desperate is not a good look. It's okay. It's obvious that they obviously just don't have the server infrastructure to handle a beta apparently, and that left a bad taste in my mouth. They apparently don't have the server infrastructure to deal with the public, which is not a good sign for PAX Day. Or the alpha would be a beta. But it's an alpha. It's the exclusion one where they only let the streamers in. And I had to try, right? I went to their Discord and begged. I'm a grown man, and I go to the Discord and I beg like a fucking child because there's only 2 betas in my. I've done 22 betas in my fucking life, but there's 2 that I ever cared about, right? And one I didn't know about and did anyways, which was World of Warcraft, and the other one is going to be this one, and I'm not going to get into open beta or something like that. And I dislike that. It's like they show favoritism to people who have good RNG and lots of viewership or no one at all. And it sucked. It kind of sucked. It sucked a little bit. It feels exclusionary, but that's my own convictions with how the video game industry is right now. That has nothing to do with their team. Their team is fine. I mean, my own reservations about that. But this execution of like, oh, only the streamers and the lucky people get to play the game is, frankly, the behavior of more. It would be the kind of behavior that this guy Hemrick from Mortal Online would engage in. It's low, shitty behavior. And I'm not watching someone else's stream, you know, etc. And because I don't have the viewership because I just started like 18 months ago or whatever, like, you know, that's fine. It's good. It's good. I'll play the game when I buy it. I'm all good. I know it's going to be 2 years either way. I don't like acting like a desperate child. I don't think it's a good look. I really need you to hide this fucking taskbar now. Are you going to hide it? Did you shut off hide taskbar without my permission again? Yes, no, you didn't. You need to hide this taskbar. I really would like you to hide this taskbar right now. What is your fucking problem? I need you to hide this taskbar right now. I need you to fucking stop doing this. I need you to stop fucking doing this to me right now. Something. Stop doing this to me right now. Is it you? Make it go away. Something. Make it go away. Do whatever it is. Get this out of my fucking way now. Get this taskbar out of my way. Get fucking Windows. If Windows was a person, there it was. If Windows was a person, I would really seriously fucking hurt them. If Windows was a person, I would seriously hurt them. And I'm just going to leave it at that. No, wait, I forgot what I was doing. I dislike how these companies make me feel like a fucking thirsty heroin addict child and debase myself like a fucking child because I'm desperate like a heroin junkie for their fucking junk artist, fucking hack artist junk art. I'm desperate for it. I need it in my life like I'm a heroin junkie and I need a fucking fix. And I don't like the desperation, and I don't like the favoritism they show, and I don't like the separatism, and I don't like the alpha and the beta, and I don't like their fucking tests, and I don't like how they treat their fucking community, and I think it's utter shit, and I'm sorry, but I would go somewhere else if there was somewhere else. But there isn't. So I'll just deal with your junk dealer fucking bullshit. I've been a junkie before. I'll deal with your fucking junk dealer bullshit. I consider these fucking game companies and that bullshit that I just experienced in that Discord exactly like dealing with a fucking junk dealer. It's the exact same fucking experience. They're like, nope, I got the hot shit on the streets. Don't got any. Nope, bye. Don't call me. Or whatever. And it's like, yeah, okay. You can tell that I'm one of the ones that really cares. So yeah, you and your junk deals can go on. And I know that you're just like them. But, I mean, I was hoping that you wouldn't be. I was hoping that maybe, like, I could come in there and at least get, like I could at least leave. You know what I did? What I was trying to do there was at least leave a message where I could ask for a key without being ridiculed or addressed or targeted or admin or all that shit that fucking junk dealers do. Like the Mortal Online guy, like Hemrick. Like, you know, Eve's never done that, but, you know... Yeah, that was junk dealer bullshit that I expected out of a drug dealer, and I just watched a fucking software developer act like a fucking drug dealer, and frankly, it made me fucking sick. It made me sick how desperate I was. It made me sick how he said no. It made me sick how I was ridiculed. It's like, you guys dealt this junk to us for 20 fucking years, and so when I act like a fucking addict, I get treated with derision. And I don't like it. And one day I hope it changes, and I hope you guys lose your empires. I do. I'm sick of your fucking junk dealing bullshit. I'm sick of it. I've been dealt with, like, I've been in the drug scene. I've been there before. I've seen all the fucking tricks that you junk dealers pull. And that shit was some junk dealer bullshit. It absolutely was. You know, man, the fervor for this is big. Yeah, the fervor is fucking big, yeah. Yeah, it's big. Yep. It's fucking big. It's fucking big. And I had a bad social engagement there, and I knew it was gonna be bad. The minute I opened my mouth on a public fucking MMO forum, I knew it was gonna be a fucking fail experience. I knew immediately what was gonna happen. The minute I hit enter, I was immediately going to delete it because I was like, "Fuck, wait." I guess I'm just acting like a fucking desperate child, and I just want to let him know that I'm a desperate child because because you guys are junk dealers and you've been dealing junk to us for 27 years, and I'm a junk addict, and I came looking for my fucking fix, and I come knocking around your door sniffing like, yo, is there some dope to be found? And they laugh and they say, no, go away. There's no dope. And I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm your junk deal. I'm your fucking junkie. I'll be your fucking junkie. I'm your fucking junkie. I want your fucking game. I want to mainline it straight. Talking about 2 weeks, motherfucker, I will do 16 hours a day for the whole 2 weeks, and I will come back and I'll give you everything I thought. I don't care. I'm your actual fucking market, and instead you treat me like a fucking junk dealer, and I'm gonna fucking act biased about it because it was kind of a negative experience. I shouldn't have to come to the Discord to beg. I don't like fucking alpha tests. I don't know why you guys do that stupid industry bullshit. I know why you do. It's because you have to. But it's sad. You should just do a fucking open beta and let the public come see your fucking game. If you were anybody with any real fucking balls, anybody with a real fucking server, with any real fucking vision or real fucking like integrity, you would just let us in instead of doing this junk dealer horseshit that I will hold against you later on. 25 years from now, we're going to be talking about PAX Day, and it'll come up in some conversation in a fucking podcast about how I felt like you guys treated me like a junk dealer a little bit when I came looking for your fucking product that I want to mainline. like I've been mainlining for 27 fucking years. And I'm that fucking grizzled junkie on the fucking streets that's gonna die of old age like William S. Burroughs, who's been fucking been dealt your junk for fucking every single MMORPG fucking dealer that I've ever fucking met. And I'm the fucking main consumer. I'm the one who capped out all the games. I'm the one who built all the fucking people and all their strategies and everything. Motherfucker, I'm like you want to run around talking about guns like I ain't got none or whatever. Motherfucker, I built this, motherfucker. I'm your fucking constituency, and you treat me like a fucking junk dealer, and it is a bias, and I will hold you to task for it, and I will remember. I checked that fucking website every fucking morning for like 4 months and shit, and I forgot the last 2 days because I was just like, yeah right, and yeah, I go and check, and then I go on the Discord to beg, and it was immediately like an admin edited, like disrespectful, okay, motherfucker, okay, the guys who are making that game, I have paid their salary for fucking 13 years. The guys who are making that game, I've been paying their salary for 13 fucking years. I'm the motherfucker that they got addicted. I come sniffing around for your fucking dope, and you treat me like I'm not even a fucking entity. And I'm sorry, but I don't like what the industry did to this. I don't like that you acted like the industry. I don't like how negative that was. I don't like how admin the fucking Discord felt. I immediately left. I don't like that shit. You aren't, I'm sorry. I understand that some standards and practices must be observed, but I didn't like the treatment. I didn't. It's not like I'm biased or that I hate you. It's that the treatment is shitty, and it's that like a nightclub. I've seen it before. I've seen it before at nightclubs and drug dealers' houses. And it didn't bode well for those people. Often those clubs get shut down. Often the drug dealers get arrested. You want to act like a fucking junk dealer, and you want to treat your community like that, it'll have a fucking effect. I just watched Asmongold whisper some fucking, like, PAX Day fucking developer saying, can I get 500 keys from my constituency? And they were handed out instantly. I go and ask, and I've got 5 fucking viewership, and I go beg like a child on their fucking Discord, because I've been fucking putting those guys in their fucking mansions my entire fucking life with all of my money and shit. I'm their constituency. I put them where they're at. I put them there, and that's the treatment I get. It's ridiculous. It's disgusting, and I will hold a bias for it, and I will hold them to task. And later on, if I'm ever given any goddamn platform or anything like that, I will sit there and I will talk shit about it. I will. I'll be like, yeah, the junk dealers like Blizzard and fucking WoW and whatever that fucking company is, that I don't even want to care to like learn their name yet. I don't care to learn their name yet, because like Jesus fucking Christ, that was kind of negative for me. That was negative for me. All I did was ask for a key. I've never wanted anything so much anymore in my fucking life. I wanted more than I wanted that crappy Starfield watch. I'm not going to get it, just like I'm not going to get that crappy Constellation Starfield watch. And fuck the triple anus and their stupid fucking triple anus assholes. Fuck them. Fuck them right in their triple anus assholes. Fuck that Constellation watch. And fuck your alpha beta. Bullshit. Fuck your alpha beta. Bullshit. Like, fuck that alpha beta bullshit. It's just as much horse shit as all of your fucking pre-order bullshit and loot box bullshit. And I'm sorry, I am your fucking junkie. I've been running the streets buying your dope for 27 fucking years. And you treat me like a complete fucking stranger because it's the internet or whatever. And it's disgusting. It's based, and it's the kind of behavior a drug dealer would engage in. I'm sorry, but it is. It's the kind of thing my mother would say. It's why I'm saying it. Why is this taskbar open again? Why are you doing this taskbar? Please stop that. Jesus fucking Christ. Windows is a junk dealer too. Fucking retarded. I've been your customer for 25 fucking years, and this is how you treat me? Disgusting. Fucking disgusting. I hope you lose your companies. I do. I'm crossing my fingers, hoping that you lose your companies if this is how you treat your fucking... If this is how you actually treat the people who put you where you're at. You know? Motherfucker, I'm just gonna let the anger go. I'm signing up for it. I shouldn't. Oh, I have to go top the tower. Yeah. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, man. Like, that... I don't want to come beg you like some kind of child who like a fat kid wanting cake. I don't want that fucking vibe from you guys ever the fuck again. I don't want your fucking pop aggro. I don't want your fucking bullshit. And I don't want your fucking treating me like a fat kid looking for cake. Like I'm not the motherfucker that made EVE Online, World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy 11 and Final Fantasy 14 and ESO and all these other motherfuckers, Phantasy Star 2, fucking like EverQuest, like motherfucker everything. You understand me? I put all you motherfuckers in the mansions that you go home to at night, and you don't even let me play your fucking betas. You can suck a big fat dick. I don't want to play your fucking beta. How's that? Now it's a matter of pride. Now if you offer me a key, I say no, because you junk dealered up the place with your bullshit street dealer fucking like bullshit fucking bullshit. It's bullshit. It's a negative fucking thing for me. I don't care if the developers hear it. I don't care if anybody fucking like says it. You have treated us like the adults that absorb your fucking product have religiously paid you money their whole lives. You know how many thousands of dollars I paid those ex-developers of EVE Online? You know how many, you know where their fucking meals come from at night? Fucking me. And they treat you like this fucking junkie in that fucking show, because I am. I'm like a junkie in that fucking show, The Corner, or The Wire. Where like I gotta go down and they're doing bottle tests down there in the fucking like in the plaza or whatever, and you're like there and you're like scratching and you're like, I really need your product, I really want it, I'm a fucking addict, I really want your PAX Day product and shit, and I'll suck your fucking dick to get it or whatever. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of you treating us like that. I'm sick of the fervor and the hype drawing you to segregate the community, and the habs with the RNG that got their beta code get in and the rest of us don't. Fuck that system. Fuck that system and fuck you. Like, fuck that system and fuck you for engaging in it. It's disgusting behavior. Any good nerd would have been like, no, that's just basically morally bankrupt. Anybody with some real ethics and shit would never have engaged in this sort of goddamn behavior. It's separatist, it's disgusting, it's classist, and it's like based, and it's RNG, and it's exclusionary, and it separates the community, and it hurts the fucking gamers, and it's disgusting that you guys engaged in it. And I knew what it was going to be when I stepped and I begged for the key, and I knew what the positive, the negative experience was going to be when I opened that email and I didn't find the fucking key. And I want that fucking key the way I wanted to lose my virginity. You have turned me into a fucking junk addict of your fucking digital fucking heroin, and I wanted that fucking key like I want world peace, or like I want the treatment in like the treatment of our African American citizens to get better. I want it that bad. I want those things. I want them. I need them. This exclusionary shit, it feels like classism on the internet. It feels almost as bad as racism in the real world. It is classism on the internet. Why would you base your fucking beta key on an RNG fucking mail program and word of mouth? That's disgusting. And like, not word of mouth, but like basically nepotism. It's based, and it makes me wonder if I should invest in your product. And I shouldn't have gone and begged for a key. It's my fucking problem. But it's also like fucking disgusting how you treat the people that put you home in that nice 6-figure house that you go home to every fucking night. And you flip on your cable and you have your nice red wine and you eat your steak with your wife and your 3.5 kids and shit. I'm the motherfucker that put the steak on your fucking table. And this is how you fucking treat me? Fuck you. Fuck you. And like, yeah, it's old anger going all the way back to the closed WoW beta. I've had this with every company I've ever fucking been a fucking customer of. Every fucking MMO I ever believed of, I got dicked almost. I either got the closed beta through hook or crook or begging or something, or I got dissed and I fucking hated them for it. I fucking hate them for it. This kind of exclusionary fucking shit is like a bad fucking sign for their company. If this is the first step that they take, it wasn't a good sign for me. It was like kind of a fuck up. like a bungle, a misstep. Watching him type that developer on Asmongold's stream and have them hand out 500 keys like that. And so then I go to the Discord to beg and let them know that I want it more than anything else. And I'm willing to debase myself like some kind of junky fat child that wants his fucking chocolate cake. Like, disgusting. And it's not me. You guys did that bullshit. You did that. You made the world like that. You made the industry like that. It's disgusting. Fuck you guys. Straight up, fuck you guys. Go right back to it. Forget it happened. Jesus fucking Christ. Like, dude, I didn't play video games for 7 fucking years. I don't have the communities anymore. I was on the streets, like, living my life and shit. I was doing the real thing, being in the real world, not being an MMO addict and putting you assholes in your fucking McMansions and shit, right? And so, like, and this is what I get, because I've been out of the scene for 7 years. You exclude me on the one alpha test that I've fucking cared about in like 20 years. And I'm sorry, but yeah, I'll wait till it closed or an open or whatever, but it was a fucking misstep. It was a misstep, and I'll hold it against you my entire life. My memory's pretty fucking good when it comes to this stuff. I don't like it when you play classist with my fucking communities. This was some classist horse shit where you let this guy in, but you deny the public. It's disgusting. Let the public get a fair roll at it, motherfucker. Or why even have it at all? Like, Jesus Christ, it's like musical chairs. There's not enough chairs. You and your fucking junk dealer, video game beta, musical chairs can suck a fucking bag of dicks. I don't like how based it makes you look. I don't like how based it makes me look. The whole thing is fucking disgusting. Disgusting. And I've been dealing with it for 20 fucking years. Let's see. How much money would I pay for that beta key? 200 US. 300 US. Let's hold an auction. What would I pay for that key? Would you suck a penis? No. But boy, you give you pause. Like, I want it that bad, yeah. And so, yeah, the junk dealers, they've got me fucking hooked. They're like way worse than heroin dealers or any of that fucking, you know, the cartels or any of that shit. Way, way worse. These drug dealers are disgusting to me. Fucking frankly based. Disgusting fucking degenerate assholes. I'm the degenerate, they're the degenerate, and we did our little degenerate dance, and I felt fucking dirty afterwards. Fuck you. Fucking dirty. Disgusting. Take the cry of shame home. The ride of shame home afterwards. Like crying because I slept with you or whatever. But really, I'm just this fucking junkie trying to get my fix, and you won't give it to me, and it's disgusting. Fuck you. I hate being based by these shit-ass AAAs. Fuck them. I hope they lose their companies. I don't care if that game succeeds now. You set it off wrong with me. You misstep with me. I think you misstep with the community, too. I'm not going to sit there and beg like a child. I'm not a fucking child. I'm not going to play your kids' games with your fucking betas or anything like that. That is the last beta I'm ever going to fucking sign up for. I'm never doing betas again. Fuck betas. Betas are fucking, like, betas are for beta cuck fucking behavior people who need that shit in their lives or whatever. I'm never signing up for a beta ever the fuck again. That's the last beta I ever sign up for. I'm never going to play test or game test an MMO ever again. If I can't get the one that I want after closed betaing 15 other games that I didn't like, I'm not fucking beta testing your games ever fucking again. I'm never closed beta testing ever again. I'm not doing it again. I'm done now. I'm not fucking around with you guys anymore. If I can't get that beta, I'm never giving any of you guys a beta ever again. Fuck you guys. The fucking, fuck the industry. The fucking video game industry is a piece of fucking living shit. Piece of living shit. Just as bad as the US government. Fuck them. Remember the cubicle crawling and the breast milk? Or Jesse McCassie McCree, or you know, remember that time when Sony got hacked and every password I ever used got sold to the deep web? I'm just gonna get off all the negativity. I'm sorry. Fucking junk dealers. Disgusting junk dealers. I'm sick of being treated like this after 20 years of loyal. Just, I've closed betaed every single fucking game. Like, except apparently for this one. Jesus Christ, man. I wanted that Starfield watch. I couldn't get that. I don't know, man. Like, and look at how bad Starfield was. Even look at what they did with Starfield, and I still want that watch. I want that fucking watch. And like, man, whatever.
Warp drive active.
Wait. You don't have the oh, you don't have the last drone.
Warp drive active.
I want to do a video now, clickbait video, called MMORPG betas are morally disgusting, and try to cancel this behavior of theirs, because it's morally disgusting. I think you could prove it in a court of law.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Oh, can I take the character to a new server? Oh. Cool, I can take my character to a new server. That's actually really cool. Everything's gonna be okay. None of it matters. Sometimes you don't get what you want. Can't always get what you want, but if you try, sometimes you get what you need. You know. Go play something else until their game comes out in 2.5 years. You know. No, the music volume should be down, but the volume should be up. Day one.
Warp drive active.
I am honored. Goddess Watcher Reading.
Pointy hat.
I am honored. Good luck, friend.
What? Ah.
chips.
Oh, I didn't get it? I didn't get it. Damn it, it always does this to me. I always have to climb the tower twice because it won't give me the quest. It's so annoying.
What brings you here?
I've got to slow down. I keep rushing through these quests and dying and stuff. I have to embrace like the idea that like it's gonna be some months. I think it's gonna be some months, and I need to just stop rushing on quests and stop going in places that are gonna get me killed, and just take the grind if I can't do the quest and all this stuff. I've been rushing way too much. Need to like just edit that part of my personality entirely out of my. I've been so go 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 my entire life that it's impossible for me to slow down and actually take care. It just isn't something I can do. It drives me crazy. I'm constantly trying to like pull it back. Like all my life I was like go go go, and now I'm like pull back, like be slower, be more careful, and I'm already slower than I'm comfortable with being. I'm more slower now than I'm comfortable with being. It's annoying. It's a hard thing. I have to go get, you know, I like enchanting, but I don't need it until way later. I can level it entirely at level 60. I can drop leatherworking at level 60. So I'm gonna take, I don't know. I liked enchanting, actually. I liked enchanting.
Peace be with you.
Leatherworking is good, but I mean, I'm never gonna do it. I'm never gonna do the leatherworking. It actually is good. Enchanting's good. It's easy. It's a really easy profession. Doesn't take much work. Like a lot, like at all. It's like the easiest profession by far. Oh god, my sword is a problem. I'm gonna have to fix it, and it's so annoying. Ah. Oh, I'm in the Black Forest. Now I'm in the meadows. God, I love this game. I forgot how much I like this game, and I do like this game. I really do. Find your Hearthstone. I still didn't do that, did I? Yeah, I did. Find Southeast, okay. Oh, no. I had to go get skinning, like, right away. God damn it.
How may I help? Goodbye.
It's dumb that the Skinner doesn't give you a knife.
What brings you here?
For 10 copper... yeah, I'll take it until... I can,
Good luck, friend.
get enchanting, and I'll use it for, armor kits, and I'll use it to make a backlog of armor kits.
Aggro.
I have to be pick and choosy about my quests. Some of them just get you killed no matter what, really. It's so stupid. I'll do my macros.
The asteroid is depleted.
Oh, the sword. It requires copper, does it? A bronze sword. Oh, God. I don't know how I'm going to repair that. I don't know how to... Oh, I'm sorry. So I have to put a forge down. Okay. Forge will take 6 copper, which is a bit extreme for what I've got right now, but the rest of it is easy. Stone, coal, wood, and copper. Copper requires a smelter. I will need a new sword. Let's retire this sword to the inventory. I will need a new weapon here. I guess like a stone, not a stone axe, but Nope, just get rid of it. Yep, and then... Ooh, it'd be cool to make a flint spear. It'd be cool to make a flint spear if I could find enough of the mats. I mean, I have this antler pickaxe, which... I don't know if I don't think the stack breaker fixes either, which is like kind of annoying. So I have 40 arrows, but I want more. Shit. Okay. I puked. Blah. I puked it all up because I ate something poison. Maybe I should go back to my game. I think I'd like to save, but I think I'm gonna log out. Yeah, log out, and I want to go see if I should be on a different world. I wonder maybe if I could. This is my character, yeah, but maybe the map is like wrong.
What brings you here? Good luck.
The asteroid is depleted.
So I want to log out and I want to see what else is there, because this doesn't seem like my world. Oh, I didn't know you could do this. I think I will make a new character. Go back. I want to make a new character. Oh, I want to make a new world. No, wait, no. I'll think about it. I didn't know you could change the settings. I forgot. I forgot you could do that. I was like, this game is too easy, but yeah, if they let me turn it up. Now, what'd you do here? I want you to go away. Go away. Maybe I want a new character entirely, yeah. Let's make a new character, right? Done, right? Yep. And then I want to start, but I want to do a new world. Extreme fishing. World modifiers. Combat's hard. Death penalties. Equipped items are dropped permanently. The rest of your inventory is lost permanently and skills are reduced faster. That seems fun. So, like, yeah, you really don't want to die. Resource rate is 3x, which is cool, because I don't really want to farm very much. Or, I don't know. We could go to a 0.5x. Ray rate, I want none.
The asteroid is depleted.
Oh, you can do portals? Okay. Yeah, no build costs, that really... And, the enemies could be passive. Wow, no map is kind of trippy, but I don't think I need that, yeah. Oh, look. I could do hardcore, but I mean, eh. The rest of your inventory is lost permanently is not good. Yeah, reduce normal, like normal, or... Yeah, we could just do casual, but I want the combat to be hard. Yeah, I don't care about, like, penalties or whatever. Enemies won't attack, huh? Like MMO. That's cool. Yeah, do that. Try that. Or we'll start over. It's got to seed the world like Minecraft. Or maybe it hung. Might have hung. Did you full hang? No, you're probably seeding and it's probably taking a while.
Hello.
What brings you here? Be careful.
How may I help and light your path?
You did hang. You like hung. Oh, damn it. Get out of here, close. Or I don't know. You don't seem like you should take this long. Oh, yeah, it was seating. Nice.
The asteroid is depleted.
Oh, I have a torch. Cool. Yeah, but you're capped at 60. Why? Oh, no, you're not. You're, like, just low frames. Yeah, it is actually low frames. Wow. There, I bought frames there. It was the shadow quality was too high. Oh, yeah, I don't need any more shit. That's really good shadow quality as it is. When the temperature drops tonight or if you're wet, you will suffer from being this reduces your stamina. Seeking shelter by an open flame is your best option when this happens.
Greetings.
I want to mod it. I can turn stam off. Yeah, the stam is stupid. I don't want it. I don't know, maybe it's actually good. Her stam bar. I love that you can pause it. It's actually so nice.
I am honored. Be careful. What brings you here?
I don't have a throne equipped. I don't. Son of a bitch. God damn it. have to go buy axes. Forgot. At least it's not very far. Might as well take that since I'm here.
How may I help, Goddess Ojo? It's good, but I can't play two mains. I'll perhaps play it as a main at some point here in the next couple days, but I'm not going to play two mains right now. It puts the WoW run at risk. Just focus on this. I just needed a little bit of a break, like some other kind of focus, something else to think on.
Farewell.
Oh, I didn't get axes, yeah. Okay.
Greetings. Till next we meet.
Axes. It's like... Oh, yeah, it's upstairs, yeah. There we go.
French environmental.
You know, I'm always interested whenever a game gets a new update that adds a content offering entirely new ways to play. Just introducing systems or features or content types that really mix up the standard mode of playing the game. Well, recently, The Elder Scrolls Online did exactly that. Last month, with update number 40, they introduced the Endless Archive, a brand new PvE challenge where you fight through rooms of enemies with boss battles in between, and this roguelite system of per-run buffs that change how you play, in some cases in significant ways. All of this, besides for the sake of playing the content, is done in service of collecting loot, including a unique mount, pets, currency, cosmetics, and these brand new sets of class-specific gear. Best of all, Endless Archive is a base game update, meaning that it's not locked behind any DLC or chapters, and for that reason, it is entirely free for anyone who already owns Elder Scrolls Online.
That's
New
cool.
content added for free that you can just jump in and check out. So I do want to thank Bethesda for sponsoring today's video. They asked me just to share with you what this update is about. Check it out. And I've done just that. I've played over the course of the past week or so. I think I've got a pretty firm grasp on what Endless Archive is. And I'm just going to tell you about it, plain and simple, see if it's something you might be interested in. So let's jump in and talk about Endless Archive. Now, as the name implies, this is a new PvE content type that offers endless progression. You, either solo or with a friend in a duo, will enter the archives, clear through a few rooms of basic and elite enemies, after which you fight a boss. Kill the boss, collect some loot, then move on to clear more rooms of enemies before arriving at the next boss, so on and so on. All along the way, you'll find these short and long-term buffs that power you up during a run, adding huge boosts to your existing abilities,
Torghast.
your offenses, your defenses.
They did Torghast in ESO. Didn't they? Don't they know that Torghast like was a horrific failure and kind of tainted Shadowlands?
Otherwise wouldn't have. Now, the further you progress, the harder things get until you simply can't go any longer. In fact, the difficulty is one of the standout features here. Endless Archive provides a real challenge for both solo and duo players, something that people have been asking for in ESO for quite some time. So that's like the high-level overview. Let's talk about the specifics now. First, with getting started. To start out, you actually just need to head to Apocrypha. So if you do own the Necrom chapter, you could physically walk there if you like. The entrance is found to the northeast of Cypher's Midden. But as mentioned, Endless Archive is totally free and doesn't require you to own a Necrom or any other DLC. So if you don't have the chapter, or even if you do, you can just open up your map and click on the Endless Archive icon in Necrom to teleport there directly. Now, once you arrive inside, you will be greeted by Master Malkest, who gives you sort of a brief little lore introduction to where you are, what you need to do, what their problems are, and then off you go. You enter the portal just beside you to get started. Now, the basic structure of every Endless Archive run is exactly the same. You clear 2 rooms of enemies, followed by a boss fight. You repeat this, what's known as a cycle, 5 times, and then you take on what is called the Arc Boss. Defeating the first Arc Boss progresses you into the second Arc, and it's here where everything bumps up. The difficulty, the number of enemies, and the rewards that you get. And then off you go, 2 more rooms of trash, then a boss, repeat that 5 times, fight the second Arc Boss. This structure stays the same and repeats infinitely, but it's the specifics of everything in between, the what you're facing off against and where you are, that is what changes. What rooms you're in, what basic and elite enemy compositions you'll come up against, and which bosses of the over 65 they have in this pool that you'll have to defeat in order to move forward. And it's really that mixing and matching of the different enemies and bosses that you fight that keep every run feeling quite fresh. So starting with the enemies, each one of the trash pack rooms will consist of some random assortment of enemies pulled from seemingly anywhere in the game. You'll see humans, undead, skeletons, ghosts, spiders, bats, vampires, elementals, spriggan, goblins, you name it. If you have seen it in ESO, odds are it will show up somewhere here in Endless Archive. Each room you enter will actually summon 3 separate packs of some assortment of any of these enemies for you to clear, and then as you progress and you move forward through these cycles and through the arcs, you'll start seeing larger.
Okay, let's go do that. Oh my god. Where am I even gonna put this? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Another huge client. I don't even know. I'm totally full. I guess all of this stuff except for Horizon, yeah. Man, Fortnite's like huge. That game's big. I guess I could put this on my E drive, but I don't think it'll fucking run. I think I need well, I don't know. Let's give it a spin and see how optimized their client is. Maybe it will run. I don't know. I could create a new drive on my E drive, I guess. How much room does my E drive have? 292 gigs, that's it. Oh my god. I need a new hard drive, I'm full. Oh my god. What do I do? How big is that folder? What? No, this thing. How big is that, you idiot? That's it. Oh. Well, I guess I could Winterstat my D drive and do some surgery, I suppose. Oh my god, I hate this. Is always so much death. Fucking so annoying. Hearthstone is installed on my D drive, and I feel like that could run on my E drive. Well, that's cool. I'm full. Yeah, I'm getting this money, man.
Warp drive active.
What? I already did that. No, I don't think so, no. Let's see. Before I just jump
Groups,
off.
more enemies thrown in, and just more difficulty all around. And then
No, they did Palace of the Dead for ESO. It's not Torghast. It's Palace of the Dead, which is good. Torghast sucks because it's just, I don't know. It's the same hallways over and over and over again. It's so boring. But the Palace of the Dead was actually fun. It was actually fun.
just like the enemies, bosses pull from a massive pool of those found in the rest of the game. There are over 65 bosses in total that you'll encounter on any given Endless Archive run. These are made up of a combination of existing dungeon, world, and trial bosses. At the end of each cycle, after clearing those 2 rooms,
I think I'm gonna uninstall Remnant 2. I don't think I'll ever get back to it. Yeah. And yeah, and that's what I'll do. I'll get rid of Remnant 2. I'm okay with that. Uninstall Remnant 2. I can always just redo it when I want to. I like Remnant 2, but it didn't really truly. I would like install files. I wish to uninstall Remnant 2. Yeah. 75 gigs. Jeez, yeah. So there we go. That should hopefully free up enough space on my D drive to do this, I guess. If the mode's good enough. Let's see what else he has to say. Yeah, 76 is no good, but yeah, Fallout 4 is sitting there. That's good to know. I guess I have Fallout 4 installed. I haven't looked at the Steam performance of Fallout 4 yet. Yep. And that's everything there. So, yep, and then games. Genshin, I guess, could be backed up until I want it. So I want to cut that out of my D drive. Genshin is the answer too. So we come in here again, and we'll take Genshin and we'll cut it. It will take it to my E drive to games. Yep. And that should fix my problem overall.
The trash, like I mentioned, you will face off against one random boss that is pulled from that pool of, I think it's like 66 or 67 total, but yeah, somewhere north of 65. And what's really neat about this is that in most cases, these bosses will actually have the same or very similar mechanics to the original encounter. So if you've come across a boss that you fought already in one of the game's dungeons or out in the world or
yeah, like they're kind of like acknowledging that traveling the world takes too much time, and like while we like their like stories and stuff, we're not really the biggest fans. And they're trying to bring the combat, which is like weird because ESO combat sucks. It like sucks. It like, but I mean, I don't know. Like, I guess getting to cap is nice. I suppose it's a really good engine for getting to cap, and I always kind of wanted to get to cap and try Cyrodiil once more. So I suppose as an engine to try Cyrodiil, it's actually not that bad. I don't mind having it on my E. I'd rather have ESO on my drive than a lot of other games.
Whatever, you're gonna have a bit of an advantage because you'll have a rough idea of how that boss encounter goes. On the other hand, even if you come across a boss that you've never seen, which was definitely the case while I was running through Endless Archive, it basically gives you an opportunity to learn the fight. And that way, if you do play more and you start going out and checking out other parts of the game and fighting boss.
Does ESO have a pet class? It'd be fun to do that. Okay, Necros aren't really a pet class. The pets don't hold aggro at all anymore in dungeons because it was either broken, overpowered, and you could solo anything with them, or they just die constantly was an unending annoyance. Pets in this game don't work at all like you used to in other games. They're really kind of just like a dot turret. They're frankly usually more of a pain than anything. The bearer largely ruined the entire warden class. Sorcerer pets are by far the best because they actually work like having permanent summons, and they're useful. Volatile Familiar does pretty decent damage, and Twilight Matriarch is a great heal. The Warden Bear is kind of clunky and doesn't feel good to use. Sometimes it misses, and it occupies both of your ultimate slots. Necromancers don't really have pets. They have a meh. What is the Warden Bearer? %15 of the class's total DPS. It's literally the only viable ultimate. ESO doesn't have a pet class. That's sad. Let's ask. Does ESO have a pet class? Yeah, but the pets don't probably do anything. They're like 1/5 of the damage. But I mean, if I could just sick the pet on the mob and wait, and I wonder if that would actually be a viable Beastmaster approach to the game and give me a reason to do gear and all that, and I could just sick the pet and then alt tab and the pet kills the mob, which is kind of funny. That's a shame. Thank you. You want it? No, I do. Oh, I still didn't buy the skinning knife. Damn it. Well, at least I went back to Dalinar. I forgot. So annoying. I'm done. Damn it, stupid water quests. I shouldn't have risked my run like that, but at least I'm learning. I'm learning not to do stupid shit. This is what it always took. I don't have the focus. I just don't care. So I have to stumble through and avoid the obvious pitfalls and... Damn it, man. I think I played the... like, as far as the fight went, I think I did okay. Like, I got out. I didn't drown. I wouldn't have trained him as far as I did, but the 2 gouges failed, or I would have been fine. I would have been fine.
Can I assist you?
Yeah, there's nothing else right yet. So, no, I do have to buy a skinning knife. Damn it. Fucking so annoying. It's too much of a distraction. There's a sigil.
Warp drive active.
I want to do the rest of that Mortal is Bad series. Like, I don't know. Let's listen to what else he had to say.
Bosses elsewhere. You might go into some of these other fights learning about these bosses from seeing them in Endless Archives. And then there is the Arc boss. Now, this actually isn't random. It's the only boss fight that's not random. At the end of every arc, you fight off against Tho at Replicanum. This is basically the head boss of Endless Archives. At the start, you're just fighting the one boss itself,
I've got to buy the
and it
knife.
gets more challenging in every additional arc. It's not only does the boss's health and damage get bumped up, but then also they add additional phases and additional bosses for you to fight simultaneously, and that ramp up in difficulty continues with each arc until you're eventually fighting 4 bosses in a single encounter, and it is hard. It is very hard, and that just brings me to the overall difficulty of Endless Archive in general. This is quite the challenge that they've added to the game. Unlike other instanced PvE content, the Endless Archive, for one, isn't broken up into that multi-2 difficulty tiers of normal and veteran. Instead, it just gets increasingly more challenging the further you progress, to the point where it eventually becomes some of the most difficult content available in the game. I would say especially for solo players. But yeah, if you've ever played Elder Scrolls Online, especially as a solo player, which is how I tend to play it most frequently, and you were lacking a challenge, especially like out in the overworld or stuff, Endless Archive offers a real challenge. I couldn't get that far, basically.
I didn't need to go this far.
And I consider myself like at least a decent gamer, but yeah, this is quite difficult. But something that makes it a little easier, and one of the more interesting elements of Endless Archive, is its system of run-specific upgrades. This, along with the randomness of the rooms, the enemies, and the bosses you encounter, are basically what make this mode feel like a bit of a roguelike. So after every trash room that you clear, you will get to select from one of 2 verses. These are temporary buffs that will enhance in some capacity some of your offensive, defensive, or utility capabilities, and that buff will last you into the following room. So you clear one room, you pick a verse, and then that buff stays with you into the next room, and then after clearing that room, you will pick a new verse, and the one from before will drop off. So basically, after every room, you get a fun little buff for the following room. And these are very strong in many cases, like Frenzied Zeal that will boost your light attack damage by 200% and grants a stacking buff adding more damage, or Archival Assault that increases all assault skills damage by 100%. Or there are things like Bountiful Resources, which will make you restore much more resources with heavy attacks. There's a ton of different resource-focused ones as well that will restore your health, your magicka, and your stamina. Or there are things like Flame Aura, which will place a flame circle around you, dealing damage every second second to anyone within its range. Or Fire Orb, that will place an orb on the ground and you touch it, it creates a tether between you two, and then anything in between that tether from you and the orb takes a ton of damage. Or there are things